Let's take things back to a simpler time. 2015.
That's all I know.
Songs like Uptown Funk and Trap Queen were topping the charts along with Charlie Puth's See You Again, which was featured in one of the biggest films of the year, Furious 7. But Furious 7 wasn't the only cash cow. A brand new Star Wars franchise exploded onto our screens, raking in $2 billion. And that turned out very well for them. We don't need to talk about it. Nerd culture was riding high in 2015. We were truly spoiled. So spoiled, we were making fun of Interstellar and talking about how bad Age of Ultron was. And there were a plethora of less than Omega blockbuster films as well. The Martian, Ant-Man, Mad Max Fury Road, Ex Machina, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, and also this. Oh yeah! You guys remember that? Hell yeah! British teenagers dressing like undercover cops listening to dubstep? Hell yeah! Samuel L. Jackson playing the most sane billionaire and, oh yeah, he has a lisp? Hell yeah! Sexy, racially ambiguous assassins with prosthetic sword legs? Hell yeah! So cool and based. I'm gonna tweet about this on my brand new iPhone 6. Yeah, it doesn't hold up in 2026. I'm sorry. And it's not that it's bad. It's a film that's very much of its time. Not every piece of media is timeless or ages like fine wine, like The Matrix. Kingsman belongs in 2015 with Trap Queen and Fetty Wap, and there's nothing wrong with that. It was a good time. But we're not here to talk about Kingsman. We're here to talk about Argylle, the 2024 action comedy starring Bryce Dallas Howard, Sam Rockwell, Samuel L. Jackson, and Henry Cavill's Widow's Peak. Who decided this hair was a good idea? And also, while we're at it, why is Samuel L. Jackson in this? And also, why is this movie connected to the Kingsman universe, where Samuel L. Jackson already played a pivotal character? And why is Sophia Boutella in this movie, who is also dead in Kingsman? And why, before we talk about why this doesn't work, let's recap the plot.
I can explain. Let me explain.
Ellie is, of course, an awkward, mild-mannered cat lady struggling to finish the 5th novel in her popular spy series, featuring the world-traveling, widow-speaking Argylle. But she's having a bit of writer's block. So when Ellie is on a train, on her way to go visit her parents or something, I don't remember, she gets attacked and saved by an actual spy named Justin Hammer, named Aiden, who tells her that her books are like the plot of Stranger Than Fiction. Her books are real. And a very real, very evil conglomerate called The Division is trying to kill her. So they head to London to look for a MacGuffin that would put the internet itself in airplane mode, or release the browser history of every Division agent, or something. After getting instructions on how to crush skulls, Ellie involves her parents because Aiden is doing everything in his power to seem as suspicious as possible. But, uh-oh.
Enough. You kill me, the Division will never stop hunting you. Never.
Her parents are fakes. Yep, they're spies. They're spies working for the Division. Damn. They escape her fake parents, who are actually the director of the Division, Ritter, who was posing as her father, and the MK Ultra doctor who was posing as her mother, with the journal they need to stop the Division in its tracks. They head to France, yes, merci beaucoup, where former CIA Director Alfred Solomon spills the tea. Ellie, whose real name is Rachel Kyle, is a spy. Not only is she a spy, she is the Argyle.
Jesus Christ.
Kyle, get it? Argyle? She was kidnapped from the field 5 years ago and brainwashed into believing the division director was her father, and that she'd been a waitress before her writing career. But she began writing Argyle with real information from her life that had been disguised as research she'd done about spycraft. Real information, real people, like Aiden, who she turned into Wyatt. And Kira is also real and, unfortunately, also dead. And it is unfortunate because Ellie was actually going to bring her back using a ridiculous idea she got from a fan email. I'm sure that won't be relevant at any point. The MacGuffin Drive is in the hands of an information broker named the Keeper of Secrets or whatever, and Ellie is going to have to pretend to be Agent Kyle to get it. She channels Argyle, who she hallucinates all the time. It's actually really annoying. Well, the division shows up, and now it's time for another reveal.
I killed Bakunin. What? Of course you did.
Ellie is behind the hacker's death.
Oh!
Yeah.
Who could have
Wow.
seen this coming?
Yeah. She's crucial to the division's plan because she's the one that set it in motion. Wow. Wow. She's drugged along with the doctor who apparently wasn't dead, and also Aiden. And when she wakes up, she is smack dab in the heart of the division's lair. After waking up, the director asks her to give up CIA Director Alfred Solomon. But she can't remember where he is. She can't remember his location.
The message, like location, I'm gonna come.
Until a heartfelt pep talk from the director brings her to her senses. Then, not only will she help, she will personally torture Aiden for the information. Wow. During the torture, she kills Aiden and subsequently single-handedly triangulates Solomon's position with matches Malone levels of detective work. While Director Ritter and the doctor are amazed by her work, Aiden wakes up and escapes. And Ellie reveals that she did indeed find Alfie Solomon, and she also sent him the master file. So she tangles with the director and escapes with her cat to reunite with Aiden. He doesn't trust her because, well, she just shot him, so she reveals her gambit. The super secret way she was going to retcon Kira's death actually works, and she used it on Aiden to trick the division. They have a fever dream of a shootout before directly moving into the next absurd action sequence involving ice skating on an oil-slicked floor. Wow! After that, they are confronted by the director, who is attacked by Alfie and then killed. But now they have to jack into the mainframe to send Director Solomon the files because Director Ritter's eyes were clawed out. And just as they think the day is saved, the doctor comes over the speakers. It turns out Ellie wasn't brainwashed in a hypno-goon kind of way. She was brainwashed in a Winter Soldier kind of way. She attacks Aiden completely under the influence of the doctor, and just as it seems Aiden will meet what I think is supposed to be a tragic death, a worker on the ship smacks the doctor over the head and breaks the brainwashing. Bun-da-da-da, it's Kira. Wow. She has the same name as she does in the book, and she's also the one who sent Ellie the email detailing how someone could seemingly get shot in the heart and survive. Ellie finishes transferring the files to Solomon before blowing up the ship as they escape on speedboat. In the aftermath, Ellie reads the final Argyle novel to date in a live reading with Aiden, Solomon, and Kira in attendance. And so, apparently, is the literal man of her dreams, Agent Argyle himself. Wait, back to this. Who thought this was a good idea? Like, maybe this tone could have worked if the Argyle story played out as written by Ellie Conway, with Cena and Cable as the actual leads, but I still doubt it. Jason Fuchs or Fox or whatever the hell his name is, his script is cringe. It's pretty bad, okay? I'm sorry, it's pretty bad. I don't know how else to put it. It's cringe. The humor falls flat at basically every turn. Sam Rockwell doesn't work. Bryce Dallas Howard is annoying. The romantic subplot is dead on arrival. As dead as Bryce Dallas Howard's chemistry with Sam Rockwell, okay? It's non-existent, bro. Which, by the way, that's necessary for the film to work in any capacity. The constant devil-may-care, roguish childishness doesn't work when the charisma isn't charismaing, okay? Neither of them have anything interesting to play off of. The constant hallucinating of the fictional Argyle is annoying, and it's also nonsensical. Ellie Conway is writing books from her subconscious memory as an actual spy. Her real self, Rachel Kyle, okay? She is Argyle. The hallucination of Henry Cavill that she keeps seeing is her. It's like her subconscious. She is writing about her adventures as a spy alongside her partner and lover, Aiden, and her other partner, Kira. Yet, she is hallucinating another actual real spy because she has to be. She recognizes Henry Cavill's character at the end of the book reading. So there is another actual real Argyle who is a Kingsman, but is not the Argyle she's been writing about in her books.
That's some bullshit.
But somehow actually is, but isn't also at the same time, but is also someone she must have met, because how is she hallucinating his real face? We can brush past Samuel L. Jackson and Sophia Boutella being recast in new roles after being the villains in the original Kingsman film. But actually, we can't. Because why? It just adds another layer of confusion. Nothing works here. This seems like a movie that someone made and thought was really cool, but they never got any input during the creative process. Matthew Vaughn is really, he's serving up warmed over slop like it's a greatest hits collection. Half this film's budget went to licensing music for the shit-ass action scenes, which were both shit and ass. At least Kingsman had some bite. The seminal action sequence was violent and chaotic, and balls to the wall insane and well choreographed. That's important. The wackiness worked because it was 2015 and it was something cool and new, and we gave the rest of it a pass. I mean, come on, there's an assassin with prosthetic sword legs. All right, we get the vibes, and in 2015 the vibes were immaculate. Look at this. This is just self-indulgent garbage. Like, legitimately, who thought this was cool? If you think this is cool, click off this video right now, okay? Okay, get out of here. It's not funny, although it's clearly supposed to be like, ha ha ha, look at this, funny, I'm doing a Deadpool or so, I don't know. Visually, it's not cool. Like, this isn't cool. It's not cool. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say. It's not cool. And from an action perspective, is nonsensical. This is...
What is this?
This is Peak spinning around in a circle with two handguns in the middle of a room with no cover while the puddle of mud or something is playing.
Bruh.
What are you doing, Matthew? Who told you to do this? This isn't Deadpool. And then the secondary action piece is truly sad, okay? Because this one is supposed to be cool. It's for sure supposed to be cool. It's supposed to be a conversation piece. And the only conversation to be had is about flushing twice to make sure there's no floaters, because this is straight dookie. All right, it's laughable. It's uninterestingly filmed, it's goofy. And it ends with Ellie firing machine guns in the middle of the oil slick, which was the whole reason she was skating with knives instead of having a gunfight in the first place. The oil slick.
You serious?
Why, Matt?
Why?
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 Who told you this was cool? Why? And the final piece, yet another fight scene set to expensive, licensed music that they remixed into an orchestral version for maximum coolness.
Stop it.
It's some sort of shitty Winter Soldier and Cap ripoff where Ellie falls into a trance under the control of the Doctor and has a terrible fight scene with Aiden, complete with a stupid callback to Aiden teaching her how to stomp heads earlier. I mean, I was actually hoping she'd stomp his head in, but no. And then, on top of that, Henry Cavill is at the end with the teaser, a spin-off of a spin-off. God, come on, bro. Who do you think you are? Matthew, who do you think you are, bro? What do you think this is? It's even more offensive because Matthew Vaughn somehow thought a spin-off from a franchise with one pretty good movie, one mid-movie, and one extremely movie was a good idea.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
4, 3, 2, 1. We're going on